today's show, we'll talk about some very important news that could make XRP the future of digital currency in Europe. There's been a lot of talk that the European Union agrees with setting the price of one XRP at an amazing $60,000, 0 cents. The goal of this change is to make it easier for the huge number of transactions that are going to go through this route. Today's talk is mostly about how XRP, a digital asset that regular US investors are familiar with, could become the digital euro, or even more interestingly, the main way that the euro and other digital currencies are traded. Hello, Helpcoin family, where you go to find out everything new about XRP. I need to ask for a quick favor before we get into today's great news. Show us some love if you like our work. Press that like button hard. If you want to join our great group, just subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to get notifications. And now for some good news. As we get closer to 8,000 subscribers, we're getting ready for a big XRP gift. It's really simple to join. There are only 3 steps. Keep an eye out for information, and you should not miss this. Just don't forget to add Helpcoin to your comments if you want to be in the running for the gift. Chris Lawson, the founder of Ripple Labs and a genius, took some time to explain this big idea. He said many times that XRP is about to become the global bridge currency. What's interesting about this is how flexible it is. To use Ripple's XRP, you don't have to move to a different digital currency. XRP is meant to be the way that these trades happen, whether they use the dollar, the yen, or the euro. Imagine being able to easily change a digital euro into XRP and then back to dollars. XRP is the link. In this episode, there's a lot to talk about. For example, the French Central Bank picked XRP as the platform for the digital euro. The Digital Euro Association gave Ripple praise, and Forbes hinted that XRP could be worth $60,000 0 cents. This very important information is being talked about right now. Let's get into the specifics. That's what Bitcoin set out to do, make a new currency with no real bank. So Bitcoin is kind of like a way to store value. The idea behind Ripple is very different. We are using the same groundbreaking technology, but this time we are building a value exchange or web that doesn't depend on cash. In fact, you don't have to switch to a different virtual currency to use Ripple. It works with dollars, euros, yen, real money, and pretty much any other currency you want. Ripple has a math-based currency that works like Bitcoin, but its main job is to make things possible. We think that most people will use Ripple they already have valuable things like dollars, euros, or yen. The process of launching the digital euro is moving faster than ever and making big steps forward, especially with the help of Ripple. Surprisingly, a big step forward in software development has happened in just a few days, less than 3 days ago. This new technology makes it possible to do digital euro transfers offline on devices that are already out there, making them widely available. This progress shows how close the digital euro is to becoming a reality. Ripple Labs has been very important in its growth. This growth is exactly why the Digital Euro Association recently praised Ripple for its work. In the meantime, all of these changes have caused the price of XRP to change in strange ways. Investors and fans alike are paying attention to these changes because they are happening at the same time as progress in the digital euro and Ripple's important role in them. The latest changes in the price of XRP have caused a lot of talk, with many people saying that these aren't just bugs. Instead, people think that prices are going up a lot because there is more action and volume on the XRP ledger. Just 3 days ago, the price of XRP took a huge jump, hitting an amazing $42,441 0 cents. This was the 3rd biggest jump in the history of the coin. A famous person in the community named Jack the Rippler explained this phenomenon. He said that XRP's price went over $5,700 0 cents in one of the strangest turns, while a new competitor, the crypto trading fund token, went up to $267 0 cents on the XRP ledger without any problems after starting. For those who don't know, the crypto trading fund coin has become a major topic in the cryptocurrency world very quickly. It rose to the top in just 6 days and became the most important token on the XRP system. People are very excited about its official start in less than 72 hours, but it has already become very well known. Early buyers have a great chance right now during the pre-sale, especially since there are only 120 million tokens available. This lack of items suggests a possible supply shock after the pre-sale, which is what Jack the Rippler said would happen. And he says prices could soon go over $267 since he said that some people might just brush this off as another glitch. It could be a turning point for making new riches. Still, you can't say enough about how important it is to do your own study. The way things are going sends a clear message. Things are changing, and now is the time to do something. This is why it wasn't a surprise when Forbes put out an estimate that XRP is worth around $60,000, 0 cents. This is especially true as the amount of transactions on the XRP system keeps going up. Think about the forces at play. When you buy, sell, or move XRP on a ledger, gas fees are charged for each transaction. Because these fees are unique to the XRP environment, they cause XRP tokens to be burned, which lowers the supply. Take a look at this situation. XRP is becoming more and more popular. CBDCs, governments, financial companies, and central banks are all using XRP more and more because it is useful. At the same time, more and more organizations, including the Crypto Trade Fund, are choosing the XRP ledger over XRP because it has much lower gas fees. Because of this greater activity, a lot of XRP is being burned to pay for gas because the notebook is used so much. There is a strong rise in demand for XRP while the supply is falling due to the burn off. This means that each XRP token needs to be worth more. To put it simply, we're seeing the possibility of a huge rise in XRP's value, a trend that is happening over time and adds to the general hope that XRP will hit the amazing $60,000 0 cents mark. This thought out value is more than just a number. It shows that demand, usefulness, and strategic scarcity are all coming together, showing how important XRP is in the changing world of digital banking. As we look to the future, the interesting story behind XRP makes it sound like stocking up now might be a good idea for people who want to make money from its expected rise. Do not forget that I am not a qualified financial advisor. The information in these movies is only meant to be entertaining. Before making any financial decisions, I always tell my viewers to do their own study and talk to professionals. Thanks for listening. Please click like if you liked the video, and do not forget to click the subscribe button. Also, make sure the alerts are on so you know right away when I post something new. In the next movie, I can't wait to catch up with you. Be careful.